Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 1 of Loki, entitled Ouroboros. I've seen this word before. Ouroboros? Ouroboro? Something like that. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Every MCU project reaction is here on the channel as well as on Patreon. Loki Season 1, all 6 episodes in both locations. And there's a bunch of other shit on the channel if this is what brought you here in the first place. I'll probably just watch the recap portion with the Patreon peeps, but to kind of go over what I remember from Season 1 off the top of my head is during the events of 2012, which we see in Endgame, the Tesseract hits Loki in the foot, the 2012 Loki, because remember, the mainline Loki got his neck snapped by Thanos. I assure you, brother, the sun will shine on us again. Some shit, whatever he said. He gets snapped up, boom, but they're like, yo, Tom Hiddleston's dope, we got to keep him around, more Loki. So then we get Season 1. He becomes a variant. There's a name for it. I keep wanting to say deterrent, but he creates a branch in the timeline with him doing this because it wasn't supposed to happen. So with that branch, they go to try to prune him. Doesn't work out. We get introduced to Lightning McQueen, Ravonna Renslayer, Sylvie / I think she's also the Enchantress, which is just another Loki. There's all of these. I think she's like a play on the Enchantress. I don't know if we'll ever get the Enchantress in the MCU because of the way that Sylvie is. It's kind of like the same person, essentially. Then again, she's just Loki. So, we get all those variants of Loki. We get Throg for a split second. We get President Loki, Kid Loki, Alligator Loki. We get Old School Loki, Mighty Loki. Old School Loki sacrifices himself to fight Goliath. We go through all of those things. They get to the end of time. And in the end of time, essentially, where everything runs, he who remains, a.k.a. Kang, is up there. And Jonathan Majors' first debut in the MCU, dude, he's such a good actor. And it leads to Sylvie killing him, setting off a chain of reactions, which I think when him saying it just happened, we just crossed the threshold. I think that was Wanda searching, or maybe it was around the same time that Pete and Doctor Strange did the spell. I don't quite know. But once that happens, he's killed. He warns us about the coming Kangs. And Loki then, you know, him and Sylvie kiss. She kills Kang. She leaves. Boom. He goes back to his timeline trying to warn Mobius and whoever else, the one security guard, but he's not in the right place. He's not in the right TVA. And there's a monument of Kang that replaced the original Timekeepers. So, that's what I remember. I'm still going to watch the recap. We'll hop into it. Sorry for it being so long-winded. I don't know what to expect out of this season. I wasn't expecting a Season 2, even though it was open-ended. And we'll go from there. So, I'm going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. Boop. And let's watch. Marvel. I saw Miss Minutes, I think, twice in that intro. I don't know if that's a tale of what's to come or not. I think I saw her twice. I couldn't tell if they were sprinkling more in. That's the way to start it right there, son. With Kang, the Conqueror. Oh, they're trying to hunt him down. He's on the run. The TVA looks different than when we last saw it. Hey, God dang, son, you're flipping and flopping and... Oh, my word. That shit looks like the Fifth Element. Got some Star Wars shit. Coruscant City. Coruscant. However the fuck you say it. Shut up.
I got him. I got the intruder. I got the intruder.
What the fuck was that? He just pulled a hamstring.
Wait, no.
No? So the crack's there. Is that just the TV? Wait.
Has it always been there?
The crack? It's been there as long as I can remember.
Always in the past. Where's Mobius? B-15.
Ah, so that was an old school.
Way in.
I like the way this one looks. That was fire. There's all the branches. Okay, so that one looks chaotic. The one, you see the one. Put my cursor on it. This one. So he went to the past and set He said as long as he can remember that old school orange ball timeline thing. Timelines were a little unstable then, but now this is in the present day. They're super unstable. So that crashed and broke it. So that was a younger Mobius, younger being used loosely. And Kang was there, so it was before the Timekeeper. I've got to keep up. I'll get there. We'll get there.
Mobius, come take us for a little spin.
If I don't get Mobius on a fucking
about jet ski,
jet
everyone
ski.
thinks that it's a personal watercraft, and it's actually a brand, same way Kleenex is.
Mobius.
He's got a point. It's a brand, jet ski itself. And if I don't get Mobius on a jet ski at some point, what's the point of the show? Mobius on a jet ski is in a fucking Marvel Snap card, so I better get it here. I don't care if it's in a dream sequence. Casey doesn't. Casey, I'm sorry I called you a name. You're just trying to do your job. You just look sad. Oh, fucking Christ. Hey, Casey, I think you should go that way with him because he keeps warping right back to you. Look at that. That's nutty.
So we're answering to the Judges Council now?
I wouldn't have forgave him, Mobius. You're a better man than me. I'd have called him a bitch. Tickled his earlobe or something. Seems like when he's not there is when the lights and shit's flashing.
Tell the TVA to stop pruning, effective immediately.
Hello, my friend, we meet again. It's been a while, where should we begin? It feels like forever.
Hey,
People, let me tell you about my best friend. Give him a hug.
no! Tell me you recognize me.
Stand down.
We got to the man at the end of time, and he made sense. We thought it was about freeing the timeline, but that brings only more malevolence, more violence, more war, more of him. They're coming. They're all coming. You came to kill the devil.
Yep.
Maybe he was, but maybe he wasn't. She was convinced he was.
Fuck, dude. That's so much to take in. He's trying his best to explain it, but I like the parallels of he's coming. This is happening. Buckle up. It's kind of the same vibe when Banner fell in through the Sanctum Sanctorum and was just like, he's coming. Who? Thanos.
I was in the past.
What do you mean in the past? Where in the past?
Here, the past TVA.
No, there is no past.
No,
TVA.
yes.
Time doesn't work
But
like
it
that
does
here.
now because it's happening to me.
It's impossible.
It's possible, Moby.
Yeah, and I'm gone because I'm going back to the past. And I'm back. And everything fucking hurts.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it was gross, wasn't it?
How did it look?
It looks. I mean, how does it feel?
It's not that bad.
Sure about that.
I'm Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. See, I knew I said it right. Ouroboros.
Nice to meet you, Loki.
Nice to meet you, bud. Ouroboros. I just didn't pronounce the S at the end. Yeah, he was in Indiana Jones. He was in the Goonies, right? And then he was also in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I cannot think of his real name to save my life right now. And that makes me sad. You don't have to put it in the comments. I'll look it up after this. Just from my own knowledge.
Ouroboros.
But he calls me Obie.
Yeah.
So, Obie?
I call him Moby. That's like a nickname.
Mobius and Obius. Okay.
How long?
Oh, buddy.
Reunited. 400 years.
I've been falling
That's right. Yeah.
for 30
Hey, how are the
minutes.
other guys doing?
What other guys?
What other guys?
It's just Obie.
It's just Obie.
Greg came to me complaining about time slipping. How did I not remember that?
Wait, is he talking to you in the past and you're just now remembering it?
Wow, that makes perfect sense. There's no flaw in that logic.
Yeah.
I guess time slipping
Yeah.
is possible at the TVA.
Yeah.
Do you remember? What did you tell him?
I
That's
told him
hilarious.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible because I was just with you in the future.
Yeah.
I think I will remember that.
Yes, but it hasn't happened to you yet.
Yeah.
You see?
Good point. It sure would be more convenient if we were having this conversation in the future and this were the past.
We were. This
It is. It is.
Never mind. Obie.
Oh,
look, for the
fuck. I
sake
love
of
this guy.
argument,
Things are a mess upstairs, Mobius. This better be important.
It is.
The branching is overloading the Temporal Loom.
Temporal Loom.
That's bad.
You know, the Temporal Loom. It's in the TVA guidebook.
The what?
There's one on every desk at the TVA. is a detailed index of every mechanical classification and maintenance routine in each sector.
Can we just appreciate the fact that, one, my man just got that shit in one of his pockets and throws it up, and Loki's just like, all right, bitch, what we got?
on each
Smooth.
device and inside every computer program of the TVA. Seated. Green means prune. If you're too late, you will be lost to time forever. And Mobius will lose all of his skin. Okay, you've got about an hour.
He said, all right, no skin for me. My friend's dead. Awesome. Great. Can't wait. Hello.
You've got about 5 minutes.
Yeah, gotta get to
Anyway,
working.
I'm gonna get everything ready.
But he wrote the skin question mark there. So the events in the past are affecting this present, and the events in the present are affecting this past. How exactly is that working? You know? Like a weird butterfly effect almost.
It's the future.
Oh, this is the future. Okay, so that's how he knows. Okay, okay. That just cleared that up. I'm like, if that doesn't make any sense, because anything they do, they're just crossing back and forth. So, all right. So now he could give him the answers on how to fix this. So he's bouncing all over the fucking place. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Moby, I need you to get a little bit of enthusiasm, brother. 'Cause you didn't hype Kachow up here at all. Ah, Zeo Ranger 3 was blue. Okay, and then just so you all can see as well, I'll go to this right here. So Zeo Ranger 3 was blue. Zeo Ranger 4. I knew 1 was pink, 2 was yellow. I always get these two confused though. I just feel like, yeah. It's kind of crazy the Green Ranger went from being like the coolest looking one to like, I don't know. Zeo Ranger 6 though. Zeo Ranger 6 gold. Gold Ranger, top tier. Top fucking tier, bud. That's all I'm saying. All right. Hey, dog, you got it. Oh, Obie.
No, not yet. Not yet. Give him more time.
No.
There you are.
Sylvie. Who pruned him? Was it Sylvie? Push them both in. Pop. Hell yeah, baby. Oh, he came in like a fastball.
We need to find Sylvie.
But who pruned him?
I don't buy it.
They got GoPros on their head. Up there at the old McDonald's. Remember when McDonald's and Wendy's had that little arch right there you could sit up? You can't see them prices, can you? No. So she's been in 1982 this whole time. That explains the McDonald's advertisement, isn't it?
I want to try everything.
You want it all, but you can't have it. Man, that's a really good first episode out the gate for season 2. Really, really good. Loki finds himself lost to time and torn quite literally between past, present, and future. But I don't read those because then at that point. But that also explains if he's like warping like this, okay? I mean, they can go to whatever timeline they want to, but it also kind of helps with the after credit scene. Was it for Quantum Mania where him and Mobius are back in time? The McDonald's advertisement, old school McDonald's of Sylvie working for fucking $3 an hour, this, that, and the other. But essentially, it's still not explaining why he's time slipping though. Like, yeah, Sylvie put him through that door and then gutted him, but what did she mean there at the end when she opened the elevators and said, "There you are"? What does that mean? But if he was in the past and that thing dropped and he created that, he said that's always been there, and Mobius drew that, so he's in the future from there. I mean, that makes more sense. Like, you're now in the future, you saw something from the current present, move forward. But the stuff from the past, if Loki caused that, you know, that's what raises all the questions. That's where it's going to get a little finicky, and see what that means. So moving forward, he was able to prune himself. They were able to activate that thing. He's probably synced up now, which is good. I hope that's not the only time we see Ouroboros, Obie, Mobius. No actual Loki and Sylvie on screen. I know we'll get to it eventually. Mobius and Loki just for a little bit. I don't know why that made me think of that old TikTok. Boyfriend and girlfriend right now? Boyfriend and girlfriend eventually. You're not saying no. I don't know what that means going forward. Like, they have to find Sylvie's the big thing. What are all those people for? Are all those people there for Sylvie? Can't be, right? They can't all be there for her. Maybe there's something else going on. And Renslayer, no Renslayer whatsoever. And Kang said that Renslayer's going to help him lead this war. Obviously, she knew about the stuff, but where is she at? Is she going to be working with him? Is that how that's going to go? Is Renslayer going to... I just have a feeling this will somehow lead into Secret War, but that's not until like 2025, 2026, right? Fuck. I don't know. I need more pieces of the puzzle. So I think I'll leave the outro portion at that, because I'm a little lost at the moment trying to piece together. Then again, it's just one episode, right? So, 1 second here, my friends. Season 2, Episode 1 is entitled Ouroboros. Season 2, Episode 2 is entitled Breaking Brad. Okay. That's fun, I guess. Let me... I wonder how many other things we'll get. If we'll get any other different, Lokis this season. Variants and whatnot. But for now, I'm going to leave it just at that. I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to have links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.